You are going to have to try these Mexican street corn rice bowls. They are honestly one of my favorite dishes I have ever made. To start, we're going to cut up some chicken. You can use chicken breast, but I'm using chicken thighs. We need 1.5 pounds. We're going to season the chicken with 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, and I'm actually using about 2 pounds of chicken, so I'm adding a little extra seasoning. Very important if you're using more than the prescribed amount of chicken. And then we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Go ahead and toss the chicken in all those spices. Make sure all the little pieces get a good coating on them. Then, over medium-high heat, we are going to take a medium to large skillet, add about a tablespoon of avocado oil. It has a higher smoke point, so we can cook things at higher temperatures, but use whatever oil you like to use for a hot pan, and add in your chicken. We're going to cook our chicken until it starts to brown a little bit, about 5 to 6 minutes. And while it is cooking, we need to zest a lime. The lime is going to be used for our Mexican street corn. Set the zest aside. After your first 5 to 6 minutes of cooking the chicken, we're going to need that lime. So we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of honey and about a 1/2 tablespoon of lime juice. Give your chicken a stir, and then we're going to cook it for about another 5 to 6 minutes until the chicken is cooked through. Once your chicken is done cooking, we're going to remove it from the pan. Make sure you get out any of the juice that's left over. And in that same skillet, we're not going to add any oil. We're going to saute 1.5 cups of frozen corn with a 1/4 teaspoon of ancho chili powder. If you don't have ancho chili powder, you can use plain chili powder, and a pinch of salt. So we're going to lightly saute our corn, again, over medium-high heat, for about 1 minute or until the corn is lightly browned. Once that's done, turn your heat off. Make sure your corn doesn't keep cooking because we still have our Mexican street corn to make, and you don't want the corn to burn. So, in a medium bowl, we're going to whisk together a 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt or mayo. I chose mayo. The zest of 3/4 of a lime. I zested my entire lime and it turned out delicious still. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lime juice. Give that a good mix. And then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of finely diced red onion, a 1/4 cup of finely diced green bell pepper or jalapeno. I went for jalapeno. And a 1/3 cup of cilantro chopped. Then we get to add the cotija cheese, so that's about a 1/3 cup, and then our corn. Fold all of that deliciousness together. And now it's time to assemble our Mexican street corn rice bowls. So the author of this recipe said she uses jasmine rice. That's the rice that I have used, and it's delicious, but use whatever rice you like to use. Add in a healthy amount of the Mexican street corn, a healthy amount of the chicken. I just like to have a good balance, like not too much rice. I want to have enough chicken. I want a little bit of the Mexican street corn in each bite. And then I top mine with a few slices of avocado. It just brings a little extra freshness to the bowl. And there you have it, your Mexican street corn rice bowl. Honestly, so flavorful, so filling. You're just going to have to make it and experience it for yourself. I will leave the link to the original recipe along with all of the ingredients and the instructions down in the description for you guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you would try these Mexican street corn rice bowls. Be sure to subscribe for more delicious recipes. And if you're looking for another scrumptious dinner idea, go ahead and click or tap here on screen, and I'll see you guys there.